dingy thing is navigating this camera, but we got it. Good afternoon. This is Savage Squishy 86 resuming our live stream playthrough of Doom 2016 with Mission 6, the Kadingir, I know I'm butchering this, but I'm doing my best here, Kadingir Sanctum. So, if you recall from the last mission playthrough, we had pretty much tried to prevent an escaping Olivia Pierce from opening up a portal, which of course we failed, figures, and ended up in hell. So here we're going to pretty much navigate our way through this sectional piece of the Kadingir Sanctum. I know I'm not saying that right, but I don't. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother. Otherwise known as the Blood Keep. You know, that's actually a lot more easier. I'm just going to start calling it. I'm going to start calling it the Blood Keep. So pretty much, we have pretty much been transported to hell, as I said, and we're going to need to find a way out. In this playthrough, there are going to be at least 23 collectible items in particular. I'm pretty sure there are, if I remember right, 1 Argent Cell, 2 Rune Trials, 4 Elite Guards, and a series of other secrets, as well as a bonus weapon and 2 collectibles. That being the case, it is going to be a bit of a drag, because it's kind of just a roundabout area, but I don't think there's going to be much... Oh, and 1 secret area. I don't think there's going to be much in the way of things you're going to potentially miss in the event of this, so it's going to be a pretty straightforward mission. There's going to be a lot of roundabouts, and very much a platforming kind of stage, again, like we had previously before, because after all, this is hell, so it's kind of got its own little dynamic of, you know, treacherous and such. So, but we're going to hopefully get through this. I might try to stream another episode, another level, perhaps later. I haven't really decided yet. I'm a little tired. We went and got my dog from the kennel club facility. And we also went and got a much-needed pedicure and treatment for my feet, so for both me and my mother. So we were pretty much having like a pamper day before we decide to fuck off and hit the road on Monday afternoon. So, but that being said, I'm going to try to get as many missions in as I can between now and Sunday. But other than that, once I have pretty much departed my home, I will probably be back in, definitely be back in 10 to 12 days. So I will look forward to probably resuming the stream. I'm not going to get through it, unfortunately, as much as I would have wanted to, but I will be rested, refreshed, and definitely gassed up for wrapping this thing up, and then hopefully moving on to Doom Eternal at last. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this party going. So yeah, I'm pretty much set. So we pretty much have been transported to a portal to hell, and it is now pretty much sent us to the dimension of hell, where we're pretty much lost and we have to get out. So we have to find our way back to Mars, and hopefully be on the fast track of putting this bitch down, along with any other threats in our way. So yeah, my favorite part of any... Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think going to the domain of hell is probably my favorite part, because it is like the hub of carnage that you're gonna get into. So yeah, let's get this into the fire. And we have arrived in hell. Pretty much, this is pretty much where all the nasties of nasties are going to be coming at you from, so. But, yeah. Nothing home away from home.
He is here.
Yeah, that's right, brother. I am here. Fear me, bitch. So let's take a quick recap in terms of what we're going to have to do here. So right away, we're going to find that we've got a few challenges here. Dead man stalking, so we want to find 4 Predator tokens, which is pretty much going to be finding all of the elite guards. Momentum Swing, which is going to be kill 10 demons while using power-ups. Pretty straightforward. Picking up those little power orbs like quad damage, haste, invulnerability, berserk. You'll find a few of them on this level. So, and again, like I showed from the previous playthrough, we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that little exploit where we can, if we fall short of the 10 kills, we can just restart the checkpoint, pick that thing back up, and then ultimately run it again. So nice little handy thing there. Sweep the leg. So we want to perform 4 leg sweep glory kills on Hellraisers. Those are those demons with the laser-like protruding arms that we want to do. We're going to want to attack their right leg. So when you do a glory kill, if you get them in a position for a glory kill, you're going to want to try to look down at their feet, or I'm not sure if it's which way is it. I don't know if it's looking at the feet or looking at them from their right. So basically, that's where you want to go. You want to go for their right, and then you want to do that sweep glory kill. That basically is going to encapsulate, knocking them up and then punching them down head first into the thing. So that's what you're going to want to do to get that done. And then we have approximately 6 secrets. Collaboratively, that'll lead us to 2 weapon tokens. We have 4 elite cards, obviously. 1 drone, field drone with a weapon upgrade. 2 rune trials and 1 Argent cell. There is a secret weapon here. There is a secret doom level as usual here, as well as an addition of 2 new demon encounters we'll face here in the form of the Lost Soul. I'm sure it's called something else, but I'm not entirely sure what it's called. It'll come to me. Once we kill the sucker, it'll appear in your bio. And also my favorite boy, after the Hell Knight, the Baron of Hell. So, I'm looking forward to fighting those big guys. I did do a test run on a previous game, so I do have a good indicator of where all these secrets are, so we won't really have much in the way of issues in terms of navigating it. There's also an auto map here somewhere. I'm not entirely remembering of that, where that is, but you'll know it when you see it. It's not going to be a console, it's going to be some sort of a glyph on a pedestal. So once you find it, it'll come to you. So right away off the bat, this is pretty much the entrance to the Blood Keep, and that's where we're heading. So we'll go ahead and head in that direction. Nice little nifty switch system in the form of skulls. We'll just push in. So I just want to take a quick glance here and see what our projects, if there are any that we have outstanding here. So okay, yeah, we got the gauze cannon and stuff, so we'll go ahead and have a good old time with that. I'm gonna switch out my explosive shot for the whatever that other upgrade is. I forget. My memory's I'm having a brain fart right now. So approaching over here, you'll see the first secret in the distance, but we're gonna need to really kind of get the door open to get to it. So right there, you'll see your first collectible in the form of the another Doom Marine doll. So we're not going to be able to get through there because it's actually behind the sealed door.
We'll set up a portal device at the tomb. Use the light poles to mark our path.
So pretty much we have seen an encounter here with the Marines, which were pretty much probably just killed, and but they did leave us a little bit of a light path. So much like what we had with the platforming system back at the previous level with the green lights indicating on the platform, this is usually going to be a good indicator of where to go by following these green little pole lights. But before we get into that, we're going to go ahead and navigate around and see what we can find in terms of activity. Down below we can see there's some demons, some possessed. So we're going to go ahead and pop through them. So right there we got that. Now over here, if you go over here and you go over to the right, you'll see up there is your first secret in the form of that armor piece. So what we're going to do is we're going to just hopscotch down there a little bit. Don't be worried about missing it, but damn sure don't fall down there. It's instant death regardless of what may be the case, so. Pretty much we have our first, there's our first Hellraiser, so we're gonna want to go ahead and get started on this. Oh, we messed it, so we messed that up. Let me go ahead and restart the checkpoint for that, because that was a screw-up on my part. You gotta be very careful, because ultimately, I can't tell how many times when I did my playthrough, that was what happened. Instead of getting the sweep the leg challenge completed, I ended up killing him with his left leg instead of his right. So make sure you're looking at his right leg or attacking him from the right, because it's just gonna throw everything off of whack, and you're gonna be really irritated. So I'll try this again. Very hot today. I'm not a fan of the heat, so I'm hoping it won't be like this when I go down south to visit, you know, enjoy this vacation. But, you know, I've never been a big fan of the heat. I'm more conditioned for cold weather than I am anything else. So, but, you know, we'll see what's what. So pretty much we got our Hell Knight there. I'm just going to get rid of him with the Gauss Cannon real quick. I do like the fact that I get to use a Gauss Cannon now like that. That's pretty handy. So right there we have that. What we're going to want to do is not that. So try this again. It's a little frustrating because sometimes it's like, I can't tell. You know, that's the thing that's confusing. That's why I'm saying I'm not sure if it's the right foot. It says sweep the right leg, but I can't tell you how many times I've been looking at the right leg and I end up fucking doing something else. So, I'll try this again. I'm not even going to bother wasting time with these zombies. I'll get to them later. I just want to get on with this thing because I've already restarted a couple times here, so... Oh, I completely missed the mark on that one, didn't I? Alright, guy. If you're gonna do something, do something. Here we go. There we go. So we do want to look at the right leg. So we are on the right track. Now I got my ducks in order in terms of, you know, what I'm supposed to do, so... Oh, we got us, our favorite boy there. So we're going to go ahead and just drop down here and just get some productivity here. I'm not even sure where the hell this little thread is. I'm looking for him. I'm not seeing him. Oh, down there. Duh. Oh shit, he can jump! Didn't expect that one. Didn't think Big Boy could jump that high. Gotcha. I'll go about going down there. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself with the combat because ultimately I don't want to miss the secret. So go ahead and jump back here and climb up these rocks. Be sure to make sure you grab onto here and you'll get your very first secret. So there's that. And then you're going to want to just basically pursue like around like we were doing initially. Pretty much right down here is going to be your main fighting compound area, so you pretty much encounter a series of demons, including imps, perhaps a revenant or two. Come here, asshole. Thank you for all the health. There's that. It's a little bit more manic than I was expecting, but we actually missed an opportunity for a sweep the leg challenge, but it's alright, we'll take it on the chin. So once you pretty much have cleared the area, there's going to be a little bit of bebopping and jumping we're going to be doing. So right away off the bat, what you're going to want to do is you are going to want to go back into this tunnel here that we saw. It's got a bit of a runabout, but in here you'll find a hidden switch. What you're going to do is push that switch, and then it'll open up that path over there. Grab the armor. And the yellow skull, which is in the form of keys, and apparently in hell. So right there, we got our yellow skull. This will enable us to open all yellow doors in this particular area of hell. So pretty much just jump around, gathering the ammos and munitions, health if you need it, armor if you need it. Same old, same old. Now, right away, what you're gonna want to do is you want to go ahead and oh, excuse me, I had a big lunch. Go ahead and head back the way you came, grabbing ammo as you do along the way. And what we're looking for is this yellow door here. This is what we want to look for. So right away, go ahead and use the key, and it'll open up the door. I'll never get tired of that. It's so gnarly. And in here, you will find your first elite guard. Grab his creator token. And then over here to the left, you'll find a different type of data log, which now tells the history of much of the events leading up to Doom. So, in the form of this testament.
In the first battle, when the shadows first lengthened,
I love listening to the voice. So we're gonna just take a minute and listen to this, but I like listening to this part.
Of Armageddon, his soul blistered by the fires of hell and tainted beyond ascension. He chose the path of perpetual torment. In his ravenous hatred, he found no peace, and with boiling blood, he scoured the umbral plains, seeking vengeance against the Dark Lords who had wronged him. He wore the crown of the Night Sentinels, and those that tasted the bite of his sword named him the Doom Slayer.
I love that shit. It just sounds so fucking epic. It's the kind of shit that you would like literally say if you were like playing like some really dark, macabre shit and you were the badass of the story. I dig that shit. Oh, but right away, what we're gonna want to do, I think, yeah. Nah, I don't know. I don't think, no, yeah. What am I saying? We're gonna want to go out here, and we're gonna have some reds and rings go clean up shop. Another challenge completed. We're gonna have Hell Knights, so we're gonna want to try to get rid of these guys as fast as we can, because we gotta get rid of this this damn summoner. So right away we got him, and that takes care of him. And we got another one. Damn. He's done. that's one challenge done. So with that being said, we pretty much have tackled that challenge, so that takes care of that. We don't need to worry about that no more, thankfully. So run around, grab whatever health, ammo, armor, whatever you need in the time that it takes to get it. Probably could have used rockets to take care of a lot of those guys, but I'll definitely double down on that. It's a lot more beneficial to sort of just keep your distance, just get them with splash damage in terms of rocket launchers. Now, pretty much right here is where you're going to have your next major secret you're going to want to get. And it's like I said, this is a very rudimentary process where it literally loops around. So as you can see, we're pretty much already looped around much of these areas, and we already found a lot of the secrets. So we're going to definitely pursue that. Pretty much this was the path we took through the yellow door. That's where we found our Hell Knight. Our Elite Guard, as well as our Old Testament file. And we pretty much have transitioned to this area. Now, because we have approached this area in particular, a lot of new platforms have risen up to aid us in navigating across this this gap. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to try to do our jump boot thing and just navigate. You don't have to do jump boot all the time. It's just basically with large gaps. So what you're going to want to do is just basically just navigate these platforms, get all the way up here. And pretty much where we want to go is right here. And this switch will be the way forward to getting that collectible we saw first and foremost in the game earlier. So, drop back down, dispatch the undead waiting on the inside. It's pretty simple in its own right. And we got our next collectible in the form of the Astro Guy. So, that being the case, we can go ahead and use this portal now, and this will take us to the blue skull key, which is what we want to grab next. I'm pretty much just going about it through the regular process because ultimately you're going to be doing a lot. Like I said, we just came back to this area. We were just here a few minutes ago, so we're pretty much already getting the idea of just what exactly it is we're having to deal with. So with that said, we're pretty much back where we were initially came into this area. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go about taking down this new batch of enemies, but we're going to do so with the... And there's our new... well, actually, I forgot about this guy, the Kadingir, fable of all the classics of Doom. Pretty much a big old ugly fucker in his own right, but ultimately still just as much of a threat. Now, like I said before, we're going to pretty much go about the process of just navigating this. So we only got 6 out of 10 there, so we're going to go ahead and hit the checkpoint and reload it again and get the other 4 that we missed, which is pretty easy peasy. I know, I'm sorry, honey, I forgot to notify you. I was actually dozing off and I forgot, so I didn't want to fall asleep. I wanted to get on with the stream before I did fall asleep, so. But you didn't miss a lot. We're still in the process. This is pretty much hell. You're welcome. So, pretty much we're just going through the motions of navigating this new threat of demons that are trying to blitz us. You didn't miss much, I promise you. So, right away we're going to head down over here and get started on taking those other 4 targets that we initially had been working towards. With the new form of the Kadingir in there. Boom. Blasted. Come on, Boyle. Where you at? Come at it. He's nasty, nasty. And there's a new challenge completed. So we pretty much have done that. Oh yeah, we got a couple new cuties in the form of the Cacodemon and the, we haven't run into the Lost Souls of the Hell, or the Barons of Hell yet, so you're in luck. We'll be running into them very soon. We're just running the motions of tackling the new area and finding our collectibles and such. You know how it is. Oh damn, he's not going down. There we go. Oh, it's really hot today. I know that much, honey. It's really hot. I can't wait for this. I'm actually dreading the summer heat down there in where I'm going. Oh, smashed his head with both of his little cannons on his head. Where you at, big guy? Come on down. Done. So we pretty much have tackled this area now. We've pretty much gone about that and taken care of that. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at our map now. And basically where we're going to be at is we're going to be going about the process of getting our getting ourselves to a rune trial. So basically what you're going to want to do is go over here where this health is. Oh, I missed the jump there. Yeah. Okay. Get up there. Thank you. Alright, we're gonna want to jump up here. And then I think, where is the next? I think actually we can jump. We can make this jump. I'm not sure. We could try. Oh, we did make it. Okay, I wasn't wrong. Alright, so you're gonna jump up there, jump up here, jump across the gap, and then climb up here. And then to your left, hidden behind this stone wall, out of sight, is your next secret and a new rune trial. So let's get this started. Kill imps with the super shotgun to allow movement for 4 seconds. Imps may be killed or spared at your discretion. Reach the altar before the timer expires. To complete this, we'll get the available reward of savagery, which will allow us to perform glory kills that much faster. So we'll go ahead and start this challenge. You know what? Bite me. You know I don't like the heat. I hate the heat. I hate humidity. Oh, and it feels like fucking Cambodia in my room right now. So I'm gonna definitely be putting my AC in when I come back. I know that much. So right away we're gonna have to run and start killing a lot of these. This is basically what's happening. So we're gonna lose our movement speed if we don't kill an imp. So we have 4 seconds added of movement every time we kill an imp. So we're going to want to pretty much move fast and do the business, as well as getting the kill to help our process of getting there. It's a little tricksy. And we get the added bonus of being able to move the timer on our side. So we want to... Oh, damn, I'm getting screwed up. Oh, I got dead. That's a new one. I didn't expect that to happen. So we'll try that again. Yeah, it's another time mission. They're always trials are always time missions, but they're unique little takes. This one is actually not so bad. I was expecting to get killed, but it's all right. I'll make that right. Basically, the idea is to just keep moving and using the momentum of the kill to sort of continue moving. Because every kill you get will give you time, but it will also give you the speed you need, because you will stop moving if you don't. It'll give you 4 seconds to move, and then no matter what you're doing, it won't let you move. So you have to be quick on the mark. And we made it. So that's one less trial to do. I was a little worried. I didn't think I spelled Kadingir right with the stream title, but I actually did. I actually can't see out of my left eye. I don't know how many people who watch are knowing that, but I can't see out of this eye very well. When I was young, I tore a muscle in my eye and never got it fixed. I was, maybe a child, and yeah, Now I can see movement, but I can't, like, my monitor is probably about as close as the camera is. I can't see what it says on my screen, so it's very tricksy to get my vision, you know, up to snuff with what I'm doing. Hence why I use most of my right eye to see. Yeah, it's I think it's Latin. I think that's what that language. It's like it's Latin. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not very educated when it comes to languages. It was one of my things I didn't get a chance to really explore when I was in school. So, but yeah, what we're going to do now is we're going to go about getting to... Actually, I think we want to try to go... Can we go back around? I'm not entirely sure. I gotta zoom out here because this is all screwing with my equilibrium. Yeah, I think we want to try to go about getting, going back and reapproaching the opposite. We didn't exactly finish exploring that other area, so we're gonna head back the way we came, which is pretty much up here by this yellow door. Go on and head on through, and out the other end over here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's very good. See, we got a scholar here, ladies and gentlemen. Frosty, you're such a genie. I love you, sweetie. You're so much more versed in things that I don't know. That's why I would like to have you on my squad if I ever ran into an apocalyptic event, because you're educated. You would know what to do. You're my bookkeeper. I smash him, you tell me how to smash him. That's what we'll do. Yeah? I love it. So right away, we're just pretty much running around getting whatever materials that were left here, and I'm not entirely sure. Ah, good girl. There you go. We pretty much got everything. I just want to basically try to refresh my memory here, but I think we did everything we needed to do. Oh, actually down there's some stuff we can grab. Some pulse rifle ammo there, and some armor. I think that's what we'll do. We'll grab the goods. Yeah, I think we pretty much have... I guess we really don't need to run about. Okay, alright, I take it back. Maybe I was being a little premature there, so... Okay. Get back on task here. We're gonna go ahead and go back over here. Now, you see this blue door over here with the torches? That's gonna be your next destination. That's gonna enable you... You're gonna be able to use that blue skull key that we got to open up the path. This will take us forward and allow us to get our next argent cell that we need. So once the door is cleared and open, you can go ahead and head on in. And before you proceed forward, to your right is where you're going to find your next argent cell. And for this, we're going to definitely improve our armor. And hopefully make the most of that. Or actually, I think we'll do ammo. This time we'll do ammo, because I definitely want to get a little bit more fuel for my chainsaw. That way, if I do run into an instance where I'm like... You know, got my back against the wall with a Baron of Hell. I think it takes 5. I think it takes 5 fuel to kill a Baron of Hell with a chainsaw. So we're gonna definitely take advantage of that and make good on that stuff. Ah, there's we got our first indicator of a lost soul, so we're gonna definitely pick off our scope and put that on, because this is gonna be handy for taking down lost souls. So right away you can see the distance. We've got ourselves a threat in the form of the Mancubus, who is coming to pick a fight. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't want to do that. Instead we're going to go ahead and use... There we go, boy. So right away, pretty much down here, we have another Mancubus. Damn, okay. Oh, he's coming up here. Motherfucker. Suck on this. Oh, that was a juicy one too, dude. You just heard that. He just splatterhoused all over the place. So right away, we're going to head over here, and I think we're going to actually run into a lost soul here at some point. I'm just trying to figure out where he's going to appear from. Okay, there's our lost soul. Basically, little flaming skull dudes. And pretty much that's what those big fuckers look like. They actually look pretty fucking gnarly. Can you imagine how badass it would be to have a motif like that on your front door? I mean, you would never get a visit from Jehovah's Witness ever again. And then we have... Where's the other one that I just got earlier? I didn't pull it up. Kadingir. So right there, you got those big boys. So pretty much got to start on that. Oh, you got to be careful with the lost souls because they actually detonate when they impact. So you want to. That's why I use the scope, because you definitely want to try to get as many of them as possible before they get close enough to taking you down. Where you going, fuckhead? Nothing left of you there, is there? So pretty much right here is going to be, this is actually where your destination is going to be, but we're not going to go there. Instead, we're going to go back. I know, I'm actually surprised. He jumped up here fucking earlier when if you decided to go back and look at the stream again. He did, he jumped up here and he legit fucking did that. Oh man, there was an invulnerability here. I should have used that. Come on. There we go. Good thing I'm using it now. Goodbye, fucker. So right away, after we've taken down the Hell Knight here, you're going to find your next major weapon in the form of the chain gun. And another secret. And this is a big fucking gun. There's nothing really, there's no mod. There is a mod that allows you to spin this gun up manually, but I don't have it yet. I'm actually going to be seeing about getting a mod for the, when I find the field drone, I'm going to see about getting a mod for the, Gauss cannon, so once we pretty much have that, we're basically just going to be, like, doing a lot of bell hopping, a lot of platforming from spot to spot, so, you can see there's some rockets here. So with that pretty much taken care of, go ahead and jump across, and then climb up. And I'm not sure, I think that's, yeah, actually I take that back, that's back there. So follow this path up and around, and on your right, as you come out of the tunnel, oh, you have some Kadingir. It's a good thing I looked around behind me first. Oh! He bit me! Damn! He bit me! He took a chunk right out of me, bro. I didn't expect him to do that. That's a new one. You know, it's amazing how long it is that you don't play a game, and then you go and you play it, and then you see a bunch of you're starting to, like, see a bunch of shit you thought you've never seen. I may have seen it, I just don't remember it, but still, it was fucking awesome. But, it looks like we're back here. Yeah, there's our little hell. Yeah, here's where that big bastard actually jumped up here and surprised me. So it's alright, we got this. We got a chain gun. I mean, look at that motherfucker. He's just fucking flying all over the place. So right away we're basically back at square one, but it's alright, we'll bounce it. Ha! I like them apples, bruh. Yeah, Cacodemons, that's one of their biggest... I remember it now that was one of their major attacks, was like, if it wasn't projectile shooting from their mouth, they would just, like, go ahead and take a big old bite out of you. Big belly explosion. Yeah, I love doing that attack. That is such a gnarly attack, because he just shoves that shit right down his throat, and then he just goes boom. He just blows up like a balloon. Boom! Headbutt. Well, I didn't headbutt, but knee to the face. So we're gonna be a little bit more diligent. I didn't expect them to surprise me from behind. I should have, and I played this earlier, so. Alright, boys, come on now. Now ready to put you down, motherfucker. Punch him in the eye. So now that we pretty much did that right this time around, we'll go ahead and grab that elite guard we saw earlier. And then we got our next token in that regard. I'm not entirely sure where we're at, so we're going to go ahead and upgrade a weapon. Let's go ahead and do that with let's go ahead and do the charge shot. And then we got a new challenge in the form of the power shot. Excuse me. Power shot. Successfully hitting all 3 shots from the charged burst will increase the damage of the next burst. This effect does not stack. Mastery challenge, we have to kill 5 Mancubus with a charge burst. So basically we're going to go ahead and put the charge burst on in the event that we do run into more Mancubi. And go back and head use the rocket launcher. But once we have done that, what we're going to go about doing is getting some more collectibles. But first we're going to need some armor, so we're going to go ahead and jump over here. Grab the health items that have been dropped and the armor there. And I think that should cover it. I don't think there's really much else in this regard we need to sweat. Or maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I think I remember something. I don't want to jump that way. Jesus, I won't fucking survive. So we'll jump over here. Yep, you gotta kill 5 of them big boys with the charge shot. So, but I've been killing a few of them. I don't know how many are left. I may not get through that challenge. I may not get through that particular task on this playthrough, or on this level, but maybe in the corresponding level if I do it. I almost fucking blew that. That was, yeah, because I mean, I already have taken care of a few Mancubus, and there may not be enough left in the level, because I'm actually coming up on close to the end of the level here pretty soon. I'm just working out the scope of where these other collectibles are. So, we pretty much have tackled, yeah, much of this area, so there's really not much else we need to do. No, I'm not gonna fall. No, not in hell. Not. There's no place I would rather not fall. So, oh, okay, I see what I fucked up on. Okay, so I do gotta go back this way, because I see the platforms are leading to that switch. That switch right there where that green pole is, that's actually our way out. So we're gonna need to go ahead and jump across. And nerve-wracking jumps as they always are, so... I'm actually breaking a fucking sweat. How much of that is the heat, and how much of that is the pressure of not falling to my death, I couldn't tell you. So there we have that jump, and that jump, and there, we made it to our switch. So push the switch in, that'll open up the path forward, and yeah, that'll be it. So head on through here, we'll have our next major engagement. I can't believe I just fucking meleeed him. That was awesome. I never meleeed a fucking big guy in my life, and ultimately it actually worked. I can't believe that worked. Come here, boy. Yep. Oh, there's our Mancubus. Let's see if we can get a couple kills on this sucker. I definitely want to weaken him. That's what I definitely do want to do, but I have to get the finishing kill on him with the charge shot. There's one. Looks like it was just him, so we just got one. Here's the map. This is what the auto map looks like in future games. If you guys are looking for the auto map, this is what you want to look for. It's not like a console, but basically like a rune that's hidden on this pedestal. That'll give you a complete layout of the entire area of this particular level within this and other missions, because you will be making return trips to Hell. So pretty much right here is just a layout of the thing. I'll go ahead and pause it in certain sectional pieces. Then you can read it at your leisure. So pretty much right here is where we're going to want to see about gathering our supplies, if we have any that's needed. Machine gun ammo, some armor, fantastic, I will take it. Oh, my fucking nose is running like a shit. Pulse rifle ammo. More armor, fantastic, I'll take it. And chainsaw fuel. I think now that what we're gonna want to do is go... yes, okay, I remember now. Here's your next rune trial. Once you jump across and into this area, back here you'll find your next rune trial, which is going to be right here. In the form of using the heavy assault rifle to weaken and perform death from above glory kills on 3 Hell Knights before the timer expires. Now this can be a little tricky because timing is crucial. Every time you kill a Hell Knight, you'll get 20 seconds. And then of course you have to make it kill count. Basically you have to stun him and do that famous glory kill from Death from Above challenge, which we did in another previous level. So we're going to go ahead and use our micro missiles to weaken him. And then based on that, we'll basically just pepper him with machine gun fire if we can. It is a bit of a see, this is going to be a tricky one. So we're going to definitely retry that because we destroyed the first one. Yep, it's another time mission. We have to get three of these kills on these big boys before the time runs out. So we're going to go ahead and try again. And then that's basically what we want to do. We want to jump from above and get a kill on him like that. Just like that. And every time you do it, you'll get a 20-second bonus. So you will definitely be benefiting from that. I try to use like 2 volleys of micro missiles, and then I just pepper them with gunfire. And we did it. Challenge completed. So they can be, especially as the difficulty goes up, the enemies will get much stronger and they'll actually take more damage. So the odds of you getting killed are significantly even greater. And challenges like this are actually even harder because they're much more sturdy and durable. So you really have to be very good with your shooting, and particularly better with your critical hits. So yes, skulls. You do love your skulls. So we'll go ahead and once we get back to where we are, we'll get back on the track of getting these next targets available to us. So we pretty much have tackled that one. And with that particular area pretty much cleared, our next real challenge will be up here. But before we go further up, there's actually going to be a hidden secret. So we're going to jump up here, and it's going to be up here that we find our next collectible doll. In the form of this little pretty guy, which is Red Guy, I think. Red Doom Guy? Red Guy. Okay, I thought so. And then further up along the path, we will encounter our next major threat in the form of the, I believe, the Baron of Hell. I'm not sure if it's here or if it'll be somewhere else. No, actually, correction. Over here, we'll find our next combat support mod. So we're going to go ahead and get one of these mods in the form of either the Precision Bolt for the Gauss Cannon or the Siege Mode. Now, the Siege Mode is a very high-powered kind of charge, which sends a huge blast, but it burns a little bit more ammo, I think. Reduced charge time and such like that, but I prefer the Precision Bolt because I'm all about sniping, and there's nothing more cooler than a weapon that actually has a good, sharp shot. So we're going to go ahead and get the Precision Bolt from this bot for our Gauss Cannon. This makes it into a very viable little sniper rifle that we've got going on here. Now, once we've got that over here, you'll find a data pad, further outlining the backstory of the Doom Marine. So I will scroll through this intermittently and allow you to pause the video at all different points so you can get your read on. And there you go. So with that being the case, you can pretty much move on from this point and proceed, I want to say, in this direction. Yep, he'll be close by. He's actually the next big threat. We've pretty much, this level is unveiled like is bound to reveal 3 enemies. One was the Kadingir, which we saw, the Lost Soul, which we also saw, and then the Baron of Hell is the next one. He's actually probably the strongest one you'll encounter besides the Cyber Demon. But over here, at the end of this passage, once you jump across that gap and that yellow bounce pad, we're going to find our next elite guard. And with that being the case, we have 3 out of 4. And then and then when you turn around, you go back in this direction. Over here on the stone, you will find your data pad for the Blood Keep. And that is collected. And then further up into this area, you will find the next Slayer's Testament, which you're gonna love this, honey, because I know you dig the demonic voice thing that I do sometimes that you absolutely find humorous, so here you go. Yep, the Baron of Hell is definitely one of the most powerful. And the Cyber Demon.
Tempered by the fires of hell, his iron will remains steadfast through the passage that preys upon the weak. For he alone was the Hellwalker, the unchained predator who sought retribution in all quarters, dark and light, fire and ice, in the beginning and the end. And he hunted the slaves of doom with barbarous cruelty, for he passed through the divide as none but demon had before.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's great. I do. I think it's like so fucking badass because you hear that and you just get this indulgence, like you're like, oh shit, yo, he's talking about me. I feel like a badass in this bitch. So right away we're gonna go ahead and pretty much we're gonna use this portal to take us to the vicinity of where we were initially, and then you find there's a lot of levels like this where it's gonna be like, you know, shoot you here, shoot you there. It's pretty much gonna be all over the place, but not a terrible thing. It's just gonna basically just, you know, okay, gotta go roundabout kind of thing. So, oh, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. So right away you're gonna jump out here, and yeah, pretty much just make your way around this tidbit of navigating this. Oh, down here there's some armor in case I missed it, or you missed it. I obviously didn't need it, so. But we're gonna go ahead and head up into this direction, and then up the stairs again, past where we grabbed that collectible, and past where we found our combat bot, and over there where we pretty much found our next major. Well, actually, no, we went over here, didn't we? This was where we went. This is where that was the combat bot over there. Okay, yeah, but over here is where we were initially going. So we got pretty much everything over here. So what we're going to want to do is head in this direction, past where the combat bot is, right here, and down here along this path. This is pretty much the area which was inaccessible to us because it was too far out of range of jumping. So right away, we're pretty much just going to do a quick recap. We got 1 elite guard and 1 secret to find. So we're pretty much on track with finishing. As you can see, these were the Marines and that big bastard Hayden just walking away like he thinks he's a badass while his boys are getting slaughtered out here. And pretty much right away, we're going to head on through here. And I want to say, okay, I think that's the path forward in that area. We gotta have a little bit of a fight here, obviously, so we're gonna need to deal with these guys first and foremost. And right away off the bat, there's our Baron of Hell. Now, the funny thing about demons, especially the Baron of Hell, certain demons will attack each other. As you just saw, the Baron of Hell was immediately trying to just lay waste to the zombies. So right there is our big boy, the big cheese of demons. The Baron of Hell, obviously, is one of my favorites. He just looks like a badass. Like somebody you don't want to fucks with. And it's just nice because I remember seeing this fucker in the classic Doom. And the fact that they redesigned him in the way they did, it just makes it so cool. I am not letting this fucker get away. Where you at, fucker? Haha! There's another Baron of Hell. Alright, boy. Come on, man. Get some. Get some. Bam! Ah, shit. Don't want to get killed by them. I don't want to get killed by a barrage of them fuckers just bombasting me every fucking 2 minutes. So I had to flee. How you doing, boys? Over here. You tried to catch me slipping. Woohoo! He just launched. That was awesome. You just ripped his horn off and just bait him over the fucking back of the head with it. see, I was hoping for a unique kill with jumping from above kind of stuff. So that's okay. I was expecting a little more, but you know, hey, I'm not gonna bitch. He tried, yeah. I always know to look behind me, because ultimately, if they're going to ambush you, it's almost certainly going to be a spot or two, and usually, most of the time, they usually do either around you or behind you. I know, I'm like loving it. He's like just really like ripping their horn off and then just beating them in the fucking head with it like it's a club. So, once you pretty much have dispatched all the enemies in this area, your next secret, and your final secret, I might add, is going to be right in here. Very, very well camouflaged. This is very likely to miss, so be sure you notice this before you move on. And that is this uniquely well camouflaged, stone-looking lever to another classic Doom map. So, come out of the cave and head to your right where this green lamp is this glow stick is pretty much sticking up, and there you are. Inside we go into the classic Doom map of the Slough of Despair. Slough of Despair, I think is what it was. Yeah, I think I said that right. And right away you'll find that there are some secrets here in the form of a invulnerability. Or, no, a mega health, excuse me. A rocket launcher, some health, more rockets. We also can use the Gatling gun now, or the Gauss cannon. I think I'm going to use the Gauss cannon for a little while, because it's definitely worth it. So, but once you come out of there, just go ahead and backtrack, and then the only thing we have left to get is one Elite Guard, which will complete our Elite Guard collective, and also complete the last challenge, and then hopefully the only thing we got left to do is just get that last combat token and kick ass doing it. So retreat back up to the level where we were, and then we are going to proceed through this passage here, and then further along and down this slope with all these skeletal remains and chains and shit. So right away you'll find some zombies in your path. Just go ahead and bust them. Dispatch the lost souls. I'm trying to help you, you fucking tool. Man, there's no gratitude. Those guys were kicking your ass, and I'm trying to give you a helping hand, and you want to take a shot at me? Goodbye. Try hard. Oh shit, cacodemons. Gotta be careful here. Boom! Punched him in, took his eye. Nothing but meat, bitch. So, we have a few little doodads here that we need to go about collecting. There is some Old Testament here. I believe, actually, it's right up there. And I think there was another one. I'm not entirely sure where. I need to recount my memory, if I can, to finding it. But we are definitely on the right track of getting our last piece of the puzzle, if you will, so to speak. Ooh, almost fell. Okay, I'm good. Up here. No, not there. This was actually the way we came. Okay, alright. I'm just trying to get my memory here. Forgive me, people. That's where we gotta go. We gotta get up. I think we gotta get up there, don't we? I think we do. I'm not sure. I'm fucking all over. I'm trying. This is fucking stressful for me. I hate doing platforming, but I know I can do it once I got my concentration down, so I've just gotta get the right vernacular. There we go. There's that. Jump down there. Jump over here. Jump there. Alright, that's where we gotta go. We gotta go down there. Okay, I'm on the right track. I love having the jump boots because there's not as much risk involved with falling to your death and whatnot. Ah, and there's another mancubus in the distance. You can see the big bastard right back there. Before we get any more into that, we're going to go ahead and grab that data pad, which is going to give you a little detail on the mancubus. And then over here, we're going to go about just putting some paint on this big guy. That's 3 out of 5. If we're lucky, we'll get 2 more, and then we can put that damn challenge to bed. So, definitely good there. Head up the steps, and then over here we will have... I believe there was another... Where was that other one? I'm trying to think. Was it up there? I'm trying to fucking remember. That's where we were. I have no idea. I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm just gonna take my gamble on it and fuck it. It's a little frustrating because ultimately you would think that the data logs would be marked on the map, but they're not. So it's like kind of a hit and miss kind of proceeding in terms of if you're lucky enough to get them or not. So, but I think I'm on the right track here. I just gotta, you know, again, like what happened last time, it was a fucking shit show. I was like all lost and stuff. Okay, here we go. There it is. So there's our third one.
And in his conquest against the blackened souls of the doomed, his prowess was shown. In his crusade, the Seraphim bestowed upon him terrible power and speed, and with his might he crushed the obsidian pillars of the blood temples. He set forth without pity upon the beasts of the 9 circles, unbreakable, incorruptible, unyielding. The Doom Slayer sought to end the dominion of the Dark Realm.
I love that. Oh, good lord, I love it. It's awesome. So with that collected, I think that is the last data log and or, you know, Old Testament, whatever you want to perceive it as. And pretty much right here is pretty much the next sectional area we're going to be like throwing down here. So with that being the case, over here you'll find the very final elite guard. That is your challenge completed, your token fulfilled, and everything is just gravy at that point. And then proceeding forward to the final area, which will likely be the final battle sequence. Oh, and there's another data pad in the distance waiting for us at the foot, which is about our our splendid little girly that is now turned into a, you know, bona fide, you know, sociopath, and personal bitch of demons. I mean, is that a bad thing? I think that's a bad thing, but I don't know. I'm not knocking her. It's not in my character. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to improve our Praetor suit with immune to explosive damage barrels. That'll give us protection from explosives that we detonate, like barrels and shit. So that'll be good. And then what we're going to do is expand on our weaponry in the form of the assault rifle. Well, actually, no, we can't. Damn. Okay. Never mind. Thought I had a good idea there. We're still shy 1 token. We could improve this, but I don't want to improve that. I want to improve on the assault rifle, so we'll save the tokens. If we can get another token for our battle prowess, that would be great. We'll see how far along we can get with that. We're pretty much coming up on the tail end. That is our objective up there. So this is pretty much we're pretty much at the finishing line here. We just gotta kill these next batch of demons. And up here we see we have a double damage, a quad damage orb. So we're just gonna go ahead and go to town. Yeah, that's the thing I love about the fucking. If I get quad damage, I'm using super shotgun. There's like nothing they're gonna fucking do that's gonna save them. So I'm pretty much just immediately just gonna start bodying these poor bastards like right away. Like fucking 3 of these revenants. Oh, there's our incubus. There's 4 out of 5, and there's another one. I think we're gonna get our 3rd. I'm definitely gonna need shotgun ammo. Hey guys, can you help me out? Here. Sawed his arm. Ooh, yeah, baby. And there's our challenge completed. Woo! Oh, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. That was fucking awesome, wasn't it? We got our final 5th weapon token as well, so our battle token. So we just put the cap on that fucking champagne and we just smashed the bitch. That was fucking awesome. That was awesome. That was fucking awesome. So right there, we pretty much have accomplished that. And now we can finally actually do that weapon upgrade we were talking about. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. In the form of the scope. So pretty much now we can move faster with zoom on the tactical scope. But we got a new challenge now in the form of Devastator rounds. Ammunition fired while zoomed uses experimental heavy damage rounds. Mastery challenge. Get 50 headshot kills while using the tactical scope. So that will be our next challenge for the next mission. That was absolutely wild. I loved it. That was an excellent, perfect execution. So we have pretty much done everything that has been a necessity. We followed all these little light staffs, and they took us right to our very tomb. This is actually our tomb of the Doomslayer. So we pretty much can recap that we have done all the challenges: Dead Man Stalking, Momentum Swing, Sweep the Leg. We have found all 6 secrets, including the 2, and cumulatively with the 2 weapon tokens, all 5 battle tokens, both rune trials, the field trial, the 4 elite guards, and the Argent Cell. I'd say that is a very satisfactory outcome. So once we head in here, we'll see the sequence of Aiden finding pretty much our tomb, our sarcophagus, which is where we were apparently buried once they trapped us here. Get your fucking hand off my shit. The ball's on this fucking guy. Yeah. Take your monkey ass back to Barstow, bitch. It does. This was his. Yeah, I guess this was his tomb. This is where they buried him. Basically, he was trapped here, and this is where they put him in a coffin and trapped him here and everything else. So yeah. So with that said, we're gonna go ahead and activate the portal. Apparently taking us back to Mars. So with that said, we pretty much have done our major task of getting through and out of hell. Very pleased with that. That final sequence was absolutely crazy. I was not expecting to literally saw the fucker up and get that. And the added bonus was that we actually managed to get the Mancubuses that we needed, ironically, to complete the gun challenge for the shotgun's triple shot modifier. So I'm very happy with that. That was very enthusiastic, exciting. I was a little skittish, thinking I was going to miss something, but I'm actually kind of glad. A little surprised, though. I got a big chunk taken out of me by the fucking Caca demon. But that was actually quite cool, because actually, it's amazing when you know, I haven't played this game in quite some time, so it's quite enthusiastic and exciting for me to actually revisit it and seeing a bunch of avenues and things that I ultimately don't really remember ever happening. But then again, I was, probably, I don't know, absent-minded about it. But still, that was spectacular. It was fun. Very enthusiastic about that, and I can't wait to get to the next one, which I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to be shaped up for that. I'm hoping that I'll be rested enough to where I can do it later. But it is already 5 o'clock. It's still fucking hot. I mean, I don't even... Hey, Siri, what temperature is it outside? What temperature is it outside?
It's about 79 degrees outside.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is killing me right now. This is why I like the cold weather. I love it, because ultimately it's comfortable. You can hide from the cold. You can't fucking hide from heat. I mean, it feels like I'm swimming in here. Ugh. And I'm going... anyway. Thank you very much for coming by, for checking out the content, for enjoying the stream. Feel free to like and subscribe, comment your questions if you have any. I'll answer them as best I can and as soon as I can. And I will definitely see if I'm up to scratch with running this another level later on. I will be leaving Monday. I'm going to try to get as much content done and playtime in as I normally would, because I'm not going to be... I was going to bring my game with me because I had some stuff I was working on, but for the interest of considering of where I'm going and if they have stable Wi-Fi, I can't see the sense of it. And besides, it's a fucking vacation. I mean, maybe I'm being a little stupid, but I didn't really think I would be doing anything. So, it matters not. I'll be around. Feel free to check out my other contents and catch up on the latest with Doom 2016 playthrough. And hopefully later on I will be back to play the next level, which will be, I believe, a return to the Argent Tower after it's been destroyed and the demons have fully invaded Mars. So, thank you very much. Feel free to stick around for the next one, and hopefully I will see you later. Have a good one, and stay fucking cool, because it is boiling out here. Jesus. Later.